Hi, my name is Brianna, newcomer. I am a worship leader here at the Vine and love serving here. I would say I've always grown up in the Christian community. I grew up going to a big church in Napanee, born and raised, going to church 2 times a week, serving on the weekends, and just being really involved. However, in my teenage years, my family really started to struggle. There was some addiction that was rippling through and just really shaken the whole family. I then started to cope with things like drinking, attention from boys, smoking weed, just partying. And I quickly learned that those things were not filling my life. So then skip to my senior year, right after graduation. Me and my now husband Nick were dating, and I found out after a couple months that I was pregnant. So obviously, as any person who grows up in a Christian home, you expect your life to be one way. You get married and have kids later on down the road, and that timeline was just completely flipped upside down. Now looking back, I can see how God was working in those times because that's what I needed to save me, really. Jump to 2020, the spring of 2020. We were invited to the Vine to come because our friend had just an amazing encounter with the Holy Spirit and a gift of healing. So we decided to come. We were super welcome the first moment we stepped in the doors. And then during worship service, they played Reckless Love by Corey Asbury. And the lyrics are, "When I breathe the breath, you breathe your life in me. You have been so, so kind to me." And they kept singing, and it was like the Lord just wrapped his arms around me and said, "This is where you belong. I have a purpose and a plan for your life. These things that you have been chasing are not fulfilling. They will never amount to what I have planned for you." And so over time, I've just started stepping into what the Lord has called me to and really pursuing that relationship with him. And John 16:33, Jesus is talking to his disciples before he is crucified on the cross, and he says, "I have told you these things so that within me you may have peace. In this world you will have trouble, but take heart, I have overcome the world." And just how special is that the Lord sacrificed his only son so that we, even through all of our sin, can have peace and freedom in his name. And I am just so excited to live the rest of my life chasing after him and what he has planned for my life. And